Thanks guys for clicking on my profile. I'm Shane Merriman. This is my 1979 Ford F350 and I'm going to be doing a walk around and going into some detail on what I have done to it. A green Fummins that I had in DPC 2018 and had a common rail twin turbo in it. This is a truck behind me that I am in the middle of putting a 2015 6.7 with a 68 RFE 6-speed in. Right now it only has a 460. Loves to drink gas. So I'm gonna do a quick walk around and show you guys what I've done. So you can see the truck has about 90 to 95% original paint. It's definitely not perfect by any means. As you can see, it has light spots where it's been buffed and detailed so much that the single stage paint is wearing through, but it's fairly straight. It's got some dings here and there, but for being an original truck, it's actually in pretty good condition. Truck has American Force wheels, 22 by 8.5, I believe they are. They're called Stars. I got them powder coated in a satin black. It's pretty easy to keep clean. The truck is still two-wheel drive. I have a 08 front axle that I'm going to be swapping under it to make it four-wheel drive. Probably lift it up about 4 inches, put some 35s on it. I got the truck from Washington State, and the guy that had it before me said he was the second owner. It was a regular single rear wheel. He put these conversion fenders on. I get a lot of questions. Originally I thought they were Chevy, but they are not. They are a aftermarket conversion fender that was back in the 70s. If you wanted to make your truck dually, they offered these, so that's what he found, and he put those on, and I just ran with the whole dually theme, and it worked out. The front is a stock style F350 wishbone two-wheel drive setup. It's got adapters for the 22.5s, and I got the truck. I took the bed off and had somebody local sandblast the entire underneath the truck. It was very good condition, but I'm kind of anal when it comes to that, and I painted everything with two-part urethane gloss black. Try to keep the dirt and everything from sticking on it. The rear end was a Dana 60 when I first got it. I have replaced that with a Dana 80 out of a 2008. It has 2008 leaf springs and perches. So I just measured everything twice, drilled holes, and everything pretty much bolted in. The frame on this truck is a narrow frame similar to cabin chassis. So that's what I ended up getting for my rear end, was a cabin chassis 2008 Dana 80. And believe it or not, the perches, everything lined up, and the shackles and everything bolted pretty much right in. It does have a heavy duty, the biggest one I could find, hitch. That is for a cabin chassis as well. And then everything else, surprisingly, was almost like it was meant to be from 1979 to 2008. There's a lot of stuff that bolted in. But I'm going to make a couple more videos going into detail on the swap, conversion, what you can do with these trucks with newer parts. Bumper came tweaked, a little bit of character. But tailgate's original. Let's see, there might be some junk in here. But you can see the bed floor is pretty straight. So the truck wasn't abused much in its life. I forgot to add that I do have some Air Max airbags. I do haul my green race truck, and I have to put some air in the bags that rides a little bit better. I got the truck, it had bench seats, and they were alright, but they had a little bit of wear, and I wanted to do something different. So I found King Ranch seats out of 06, 07. This is, I guess, the genuine leather, what they call it, or the distressed look. So everything is out of 2007. Seats aren't perfect, but they're pretty good. And then I found a manufacturer that does replacement covers and ordered material. So this is actually real hide that I did the door panels on. Redid the door panels themselves, kind of match the exterior. Put all new carpet in it. Made a custom box, covered it with some suede. Just got a single 10, got some 6x9s. It's all right for an old truck. Still has like a little bit of a tin canny sound to it, but that's what you expect for something old. Again, wrap this with leather. Did the bottom kick panels there. Ooh, money. Center console, everything works as it should. I tried my darnest to get the power seats to work, but the power bottoms, they are a lot higher than the original brackets, and no matter what I did and how I could cut them, the seats just sat way too high, and it felt like your head was going to hit the ceiling. So they are power heat, but they are on a slider, so it's similar to a bench seat. Mechanical front back, and then just by the driver's side there's a little handle like the original. So it worked out that way, and it feels more comfortable. Feels like it's supposed to be in the truck. Just got a simple head unit. Later on I'd like to put maybe something different in there, maybe a flip out, so that way my son can watch his cartoons going down the road. Does have a conversion AC system, not on it, so it's work in progress. The front end's pretty much stock. I haven't really done anything to it, just try to keep it clean. I'll pop the hood here so that way you guys can take a look at the wonderful 460. Took a trip to Michigan hauling my truck, and surprisingly it got a little bit better gas mileage than I thought. Got about 9.5 miles to gallon, and I was doing about 70 the whole way. It does have 410 gears and a C6 non-overdrive transmission, so that's where I was at. You see, redid some of the battery cables. They were just old and weathered, so I didn't want to end up stranded. 460's been rebuilt, blueprinted, balanced. Doesn't look like much now, until I get the 6.7 in there. That's going to get ripped out, maybe sold or put into another project. But one of the biggest things about these trucks is the brake systems. anything old, you know that you have to stand on the pedal to get it stopped. My wife drives the truck and I didn't want any issues, so I put a Super Duty Hydro Boost and just kind of modified the bracket and tapped into the factory power steering. It stops pretty good. When I get the Super Duty coil over front suspension in the front, it'll actually be a lot better than it is right now. My green truck, it has Hydro Boost and has 06 running gear. As far as axles, it will put you through the window with ease. So that's just a walk around in my truck. If I get a couple people that like it and you comment and subscribe, I'll throw a couple more videos up there, and who knows, I'll go into depth on upcoming four-wheel drive swap, upcoming 6.7 out of a 2015. Motor's getting finished up at the machine shop, and that'll get put in. It's going to get lifted about 4 inches, 35s, and then my green race truck. Right now it's getting transmission looked at, and then I'm going to be doing some more racing with it, and I'll do some videos on it. So appreciate the follow, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.